In this video, you will learn how to configure the menu options that you would like to add to your Trust Center and how to add their content. From the Trust Centers page, we will click in our previously created Trust Center to start editing it. Home, Privacy, Security, Availability, Legal, Sub-Processors and Policies are the sections that can be part of your Trust Center and, if activated, will be the menu options that will be displayed at the top of your Trust Center page, as highlighted in the image that is a preview of a Trust Center. There are page elements that are common between all those sections, and we will review those first, as they have the same configuration options in all those sections. Those are the hero banner and the body. We will configure the hero banner from the home section, but as mentioned, this element can be configured in all pages. The hero banner is the banner that is highlighted in this image. That's always going to be suggested at the top of the page, but as reviewed in the configuration training, can be removed or moved to another position in your page. In each section, the hero banner can have a title, a body text, 2 action buttons and an image that is displayed on the left-hand side of the banner. For more information about how the action buttons work, please watch the configuration video by clicking on the link in the upper right corner. This is how our home hero banner looks like in the quick preview, where the yellow rectangle is the image that was uploaded in the previous page. The body is located right below the hero banner by default, and you can also move it to another position or delete it if necessary. In each section, the body can have a title, a body text, 2 action buttons and an image that is displayed on the right-hand side in the body of the page, but you can also pick the default image by toggling on Use Default Image. This is how our home body looks like in the quick preview, where the yellow rectangle is the image that was uploaded in the previous page. The home page also has specific elements, page links and updates. Page links, if enabled, are automatically going to add a link that acts as a shortcut to go to the Trust Center page's Privacy, Security, Availability and Legal, the same that are located at the top menu. This is automatically added below your body, and you can also move or delete it. Updates, if enabled, will list any updates that need to be listed and that have already been added to the setup option of Trust Center. This was demonstrated in the first video of this playlist, that is linked here in case you need to watch it now. We will click on Add to select the updates that need to be displayed in our home. Select our product update that has been previously added and click on Select. After saving the changes, this is how the updates will look like in the quick preview. As you can see, the updates will have a subscribe button that allows the Trust Center visitors to subscribe to Trust Center updates, which is one of the 2 updates types that Trust Center supports. When the visitors click on that link, they will be able to enter their email address and confirm their subscription. When updates are added and after your Trust Center is published, you will be able to email subscribers by clicking on the email button for that update. That button opens this pop-up so you can select which subscribers you would like to send this to. Trust Center updates, which was demonstrated in the previous step, or sub-processors, which can be added to action buttons and was covered in the previous video in this playlist. Since this is not an update on my list of sub-processors, just a product update, we would select Trust Center updates. The Privacy, Security, Availability and Legal sections have the options to use the default or upload an image and enter a home page card description. The image and the description will be added to these cards that are added by default to your home. These are shortcuts to your Trust Center pages that can also be removed as reviewed in the previous video. In this example, the yellow rectangle is my custom image, whereas the other cards are using the default image. The Privacy, Security, Availability and Legal sections can also have submenus, which are policies that will be displayed under the main menu option when the visitors click on it. To add policies, we will click on Add Submenu, select the previously created policies and click on Select. This is how the privacy policy that we just added as a submenu will be displayed in our Trust Center. Both the Privacy and Security sections can display badges for our Privacy section. We will click on Add or Add Badge to select from the previously created badges. You can add your own badges as demonstrated in the first video of this playlist, but you should also have the TrustArc pre-created library of badges. If this is not available for you, you can ask your customer success manager for that. After selecting all the privacy badges that we would like to display in our privacy page, we will click on Select and Save. This is how our badges will be displayed in our Trust Center. Visitors can click on the arrows to navigate between the badges. The privacy, security, availability, and legal pages can have a list of documents. Those documents can be private or public, as reviewed in the first video of this playlist. We will click on Add or Add Document to add a previously created document to our privacy section, which is our data processing addendum, so we will check the box for this document and click Select. We will not select the technical and organizational measures, for example, because we only want to add that document to the security page. You can decide which documents will be available where in each page of your Trust Center. This is how our documents will be displayed in our Trust Center, where users can click on the Download button to download a copy of it. That is because our document visibility is public. If it was private, the lock icon will indicate that, and once clicked, the pop-up will open for the user to request access. As reviewed in the previous video of this playlist, the assigned approver will receive a notification to approve the access and, once approved, the requester will receive an email with a link to download the document. We will now skip to the availability page, as privacy and security have the same configuration options. Availability, in addition to the other default configuration that we have already reviewed, has an option to add availability pages, and we will click on Add or Add Tag to do so. As covered in the first video of this playlist, tags are a custom categorization field that you can create to maintain a list of products, services, entities, or any other portion of your business. In the availability page, the purpose is to communicate the availability of those, which, in our example, are products. We will click on Select All to select our 2 products and then select. After selecting the products, we will enter the URL where the availability information of our products is published. And this is how my products' availability links are displayed in the availability page, allowing the user to click on the link to go to the availability URLs. We will now skip to the Sub-Processors page, as legal has the same configuration options as privacy and security. This section has a specific configuration toggle to hide from top-level navigation. This option can be used when you have this page activated, but would not like it to be displayed in the menu at the top of your Trust Center. You might want to do that when you have the link to this page already added to an action button in other pages or even in one of your policies. In addition to the hero banner, the Sub-Processors page has its own body, called Sub-Processors List, that will have a title, a body text, and a list of sub-processors. To add our sub-processors, we will click on Add, select our previously created sub-processor and click Select. After adding the sub-processors, we will click on Show, Hide Columns to hide the International Transfer Mechanism column by unchecking it and clicking Done. Here is how our list of sub-processors is displayed in our Trust Center, only with the columns that need to be shown. The Policies page also has the option to hide from top-level navigation for the same use case as sub-processors. We will scroll down to the Policies section and click on Add to add our previously created privacy policy and click on Select. This is how our privacy policy is displayed in our Trust Center, allowing the user to navigate between the sections or the different policies on the left-hand side. Now we will go to the Publish option to publish our Trust Center. Until now, although we were able to preview how the Trust Center will look like, it's still not published. In order to do that, you must enter the domain URL, follow the instructions in this tab and click on Publish. Your Trust Center is live and ready to be shared. Please note that when you create your Trust Center, it will have the status unpublished. Once you publish it, the status will automatically be updated to published. If you need to update your Trust Center after it has been published, you can do so and the changes will not become effective in your published website until you publish it again. In the meantime, your Trust Center will have the status as unpublished changes and will be updated again to published only when you click on Publish. To see a real Trust Center published using this module, please visit TrustArc's Trust Center by clicking on the link in the upper right corner.